Finally, oh my goodness. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. What's up, guys? Tammy Abraham versus Mount and Tamori. Lampard versus Terry. It's fantastic, man. It was giving me complications. That's why it took so long. Lampard went with old reliable today. He picked actually cold. Make sure you guys like this this video so it gets out more, or this live stream so it gets out to more people so we can have this thing lit, man. Who are you guys going for, man? Let's get it, guys. Come on, man. Let's get this live stream going. Let's get this live stream going, guys. Oh! He should have scored! Oh, he was like 6 yards out. He should have scored that. Hey, Jack Grealish, man, he's become a man of his own, man. Like, I respect that. When Aston Villa got relegated, you know, I thought he was going to be the first one to leave. But he stuck to it. And now they got this is their consecutive final. You know, I'm sure they will much rather win this game, but it's still a great feat to have, man. Hold on. Who are you guys going for? Hey, Tyrone Mings, bro. I like him. He's physical, great in the air. Not saying I would like him to come to Chelsea, but I just like him as a player, man. He's a very good player and a leader, man. For a young player, he has a nice head on his shoulder. Very intelligent. Oh, see, man, Jack Grealish, bro. I'm telling you, he's got his confidence, man. He's playing the best football he's played in his career. And that's the type of players that we need, man. See, he's a local boy. He's from you know, he grew up. He came up through the academy, man. Chelsea need to take notes, man. They play with pride. Okay. I like that. Temper flaring, man. I love it, man. Both teams want it. I like it. Y'all can shake hands afterwards, but right now, y'all enemies, man. I hate when they, I know I like sportsmanship. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like this friendly nonsense, bro. Like we're trying to win something here. That's just how I see it. Let's see. Okay. It's a decent ball in. That should be it. Yeah, that's a free kick. High booty in the air. Man. In the last 5 games, Derby County has only won once. I think it was a 3-1 victory against Aston Villa, but the rest were, I think 2 was a draw, and then the other 2 was Aston Villa beat them 3-0 one time, and then 4-0. So obviously, Derby County has struggled against Aston Villa. Maybe today is their day. They got reliable Ashley Cole at left back. So this is like his 8th appearance at Wembley. He's used to this, and I'm pretty sure that's the thought process behind that. Plus, last game when they played against Aston Villa, he came on at halftime. Ashley Cole came on at halftime when they were 3-0 down. So maybe that's just Lampard just doing a little psychology. He knows that Ashley Cole is going to bring leadership and composure in that back line for the young players. Like Tamori, he's playing right beside Ashley Cole, and that's a lot of confidence to know that you have even at his age now, that you have a left back like Ashley Cole beside you. That's like an insurance policy. It really is. It's comforting, you know. Al Muhammad, El Ghazi. They've all stuck around it, and I should probably say that Aston Villa. Some surprise at Mason Bennett's inclusion in the starting lineup, given that Jack Marriott has played up front more often than not for Derby this season. And Jack Marriott, man. Lampard's getting the most out of him. Bennett, shoot it! With the best of intentions, he is shooting. See, you're thinking too much, man. You're thinking too much. I understand the creativeness behind it, bro, but that's why these players these days, man, they try to pass it in the back of the net sometimes. Go for it, bro. Don't be. It's okay to be, passive and try to set your teammate up for the better shot. But sometimes you gotta shoot it because you can it either takes a deflection, or it's a corner, or you never know. You might get past the keeper. You never know. You gotta shoot it, man. Who's gonna be that player to step up? And reading a quote that Tammy Abraham left about him modeling his game off of Drogba and Diego Costa. Sometimes it's not about skill. It's about like who wants it more. Sometimes you gotta play dirty. It's not all about skill. And I'm gonna read you the direct quote because I have it. Well, I think I have it. Might have deleted it. But yeah, it's amazing guy. The guy has a nice head on his shoulders, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a future leader. for Chelsea, man. That hunger, I like his mentality, man. He's not weak minded like Morata was, man. Strong mentality, boss man mentality. He wants to be a great. He wants to be great, man. Yeah, four. They both seem to use the 4-3-3, but I have seen Derby County use a 4-2-3-1 at times. But I think they're using the 4-3-3 today to make sure that Jack Marriott isn't isolated up front. Because Tyrone Means is a very, oh man, great tackle. Great tackle. And I always Ashley Cole is right there, right behind him, right behind Tamori, just to make sure. Nice insurance policy, I'm telling you. Fantastic, man. And also, I'm gonna drop a link in the. Let's see if I can get it. Or drop a link for the game. So stick around. Hold up. If I can find it. I'm missing the game. Yeah, I'm trying to find the link for you guys. Hold on. Come on, man. I don't know why I can't find it now. I can't find the link, guys. I'm sorry. I tried. I don't know where it went. I tried to put the link in the description of the chat, but can't find it. And it's really getting on me. It's getting on my nerves. I'm just gonna concentrate on the game now because I can't find one.
One of the subplots, isn't it? John Terry, assistant to Dean Smith for Aston Villa. And his old mate through countless scores of Chelsea matches. Lampard in the other
Who do you guys have winning the game? Like I said, I think it's gonna be a tough game. I have a 1-1 draw with Derby County winning on penalties.
away from Bogle.
I don't think it's gonna be a lot of goals. I know that Lampard really prioritizes his defensive tactics, and Aston Villa are pretty solid defensively as well. And I know that he's been hammering, on the defensive side of the ball because in the last 2 or 3 games they conceded 7 goals to Aston Villa. So obviously, going to try to keep the goals from coming in. I really want to see how Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount. This is a big game for them. Probably the biggest of their careers right now. So I really want to see how they react, how they perform. Tammy Abraham hasn't been on the ball very often. Well, he hasn't had many shots at goal. Aston Villa do look like they're in control. They had the most of the possession. And Derby County has created half chances on set pieces. So it's not 50-50, but both teams have had their chances. I see that Aston Villa trying to slow the game down a bit, trying to gain control over the game.
Grealish, Aston Villa's number 10 in possession. He almost never looks at the ball. He's one of those players who always plays with his head up. And that's what the best players do. Lampard looking to take it. Share away, and the battle was won by Wilson, just ahead of McGinn. Just faced Jaden Bogle over the course of this breakthrough season in the Derby County side. He's only 18.
Let's see though. If I do find that link, guys, I'm gonna put it in the comments, but I can't find it right now. That's why I keep looking down at my phone. I can't find the link for it. I had it, but I lost it somewhere. So I'm sorry.
Kicking out to Adoma, who has time to kick out the cross. Okazi.
Nice. Okay. Aston Villa, they're trying to keep possession, but it's not just possession for possession's sake. This is the difference between, I hate to say, I know it's a different level, but this is the difference between them and us in this regard. They're keeping possession of the ball, yet they're being direct with it. They're not just keeping possession for possession's sake. Like they have an idea of where they want to go with the ball, how they want to attack once they get to the second half, the second third. Whereas with us, it's like we keep possession for possession's sake, but there's no direct movement. You know, the players are playing with their back towards goal. They're not facing the goal. Like every time I see Jack Grealish, he's on the ball. There's always players that are going looking forward and looking to where they can attack, as opposed to us. Everybody's stagnant. Nobody's moving. You know, and that really, you know, that's the only way you can create chances because all Derby County has to do if you're not moving, just sit back and stay compact.
Championship playoff final. Aston Villa, Derby County.
Handball. Mano. See where they're when they're off the ball, it's like they're when Derby County is off the ball, it's like a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1.
Red cards flying all over the place, weren't there, in the two championship playoff semi-finals?
Mason Mount really hasn't been into the game. I've seen him on the ball a couple times, but he hasn't really got himself in the game, like as opposed to Jack Grealish.
Derby County. Lots of space just right into the feet.
This game is needing a goal right now. I know it's going to be a hard fought game, and goals aren't going to come easy. Like I said, I have it a 1-1. I have it a 1-1 draw with Derby County winning on penalties. So I'm not expecting a lot of goals. But you know, this game is desperately needing a goal. It's not like it's a boring game. It really isn't. It's just like, you know, to really open the game up a little bit.
Here's Wilson.
And there aren't many players going forward when Derby County attacks. There's only like maybe 4. Okay, I've seen more players attacking now. They held the play up and allowed people. Now they gave the ball away, but they were you know hesitant to go forward. It was like 4-on-6. Obviously, because they don't want to give Al Mohammadi and El Ghazi that space down the flanks to exploit them in the channels and behind their defense. So they're staying back a little bit, especially Ashley Cole, because you know he's 38 years old, man. He doesn't have the same pace as he used to. So he's being more. It's more of a mind game for Ashley Cole as opposed to him using his speed. So he still is a great tackler on the ball, and you know he obviously reads the game quite well. So he's going to rely on that. And, you know, he's great at performing at high levels when it comes to playing at Wembley. So expect more of that. Yeah, that's you know, you want to keep possession because you guys haven't had the ball for quite long, man. It's been all Aston Villa. It's weird how they're setting up though, because they really do have a low block. Aston Villa, they really are compact. Like the midfield and the defense are really like close together, like a 4-4. Like it's like a 4-4, and then they have the 2 strikers just slightly pressing up, so they're sitting back quite deep when they're off the ball. Well, now it's like a 4-1-4. They're switching it up, man. But I'm really not surprised because that's typically, you know, how Aston Villa defend. Like they really are compact. That's why I'm surprised they're playing like possession because it's not really their game.
So Aston's attack is caught. Pressure from Al-Ghazi and then pulled back. That'll be a free kick. Going to be hard as well. Another card here. Al-Ghazi in the goal. That's the first one with his shirt on. get her away from it. He's always going to get a yellow card for that challenge. Oval just started to take El Ghazi the other way now. Not sure it's exactly where El Ghazi wants to be in that defending third. Bola advancing has been such a feature of Derby's season. He has been a standout performer for him. I thought he looked a little nervous in the early moments of this final, but he's beginning to feel like he belongs here. It's a Derby free kick. Then it's the in swinger, which is driven
Too high. Got the angle right, just too much on it.
So much more. Certainly the expert.
But guys, N'Golo Kante, man.
Championship, not just the Derby.
N'Golo Kante. I've been hearing, from what it looks like, he's going to miss the Arsenal game. Throughout what the reports I've been seeing, and you know, just based off him coming off a calf injury and then having a knee injury, it would be too risky to play the player anyway. You know what I mean? But if he can play, he can play. You know, Kante is a beast. You know, if he can't play, he will play. But it's looking like he's not. But it's Arsenal, guys. I mean, not to disrespect Arsenal, but it's not like we're playing against City or Liverpool or any other of the top clubs, right? They're pretty much on the same level as us, and even though I agree it's really unfortunate, but Mkhitaryan is not even going to travel with the team, and Ozil, you know, he's a great player, but is he really a big game player? Has he really been a big game player for them? So, you know, it favors Arsenal really because they have the biggest motive to win the Europa League final. But as we know, one thing that we do know, Arsenal are known to bottle things, right? Two, Chelsea are known to work fairy tale stories, right? We've done it before several times, on several occasions. Before 2003, we were winning trophies before 2003. So this notion that we don't have history, that's nonsense, man. They're just jealous clubs that's saying that, you know, we buy our trophies, which hasn't even been the case. It's almost been 2 decades now since Roman Abramovich has bought Chelsea. It's not like Man City where there was a lower mid-table team before, you know, they got all that oil money. They were 13th, 14th consistently, and then the people from the Emirates or wherever, the oil money company, they just splashed all this money, billions and billions of dollars into their club, and now they're winning troubles and stuff. So it's not like we're by far way better than City are in that regard. We were finishing 5th place and 6th place before we even were bought by Roman Abramovich. So I don't want to hear that. And I'm sorry, Derby County fans that are watching this. You might want to watch this. I had the link. I really did, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to go without it. The only reason why I'm going live for this is because Tamori and Mount Abraham are playing. Also Ashley Cole, Lampard, and Terry. That's all Chelsea. So I will be live streaming the Europa League final, and I feel like I will have more to say because I actually watched the games between Chelsea and Arsenal, especially Chelsea, obviously, right? But I only watched like a handful of games with Aston Villa and Derby County, so I can't give you a true analysis of how they play and my knowledge of them. I just know the basics. I know how they set their teams up and how they like to attack. But I think if you had to ask Derby County, are they satisfied with the first 30 minutes of the game? I think they would say yes, man, because Like I said, they've leaked 7 goals in the last 2 games against Aston Villa. That's not great. That's horrible, horrendous. They've done a great job at keeping Tammy Abraham out of the game. I haven't seen him on the ball very often, or even had a shot at goal. So we're gonna see how that develops. Abraham. Oh, right when I said that, man. Hey. You only if you're a drug with right, drug but esque, you only need one chance, right? That's the beauty of Abraham's game. He doesn't need to have the ball often. He's very clinical. 50%, over 50% of his shots have been on target. That's his first shot. So just putting a warning out there, and it wasn't that far off either. He's very extremely clinical. I like how Lampard, he's more of a mild manner. I mean, that's always been Lampard, a mild mannered manager. Like he's not often that you see him very animated on the touchline. He always seems to be like thinking about the next move, tactic wise. What can he do to change the game, the flow of the game, as opposed to Conte or Mauricio Sarri, you know. But I'm still sorry in. Abraham wanted the layoff, but El Ghazi kept dribbling and didn't pick his head up. But it's all good, man. Aston Villa are coming into the game now. Okay. Abraham wanted that through ball, but El Ghazi wanted to continue the dribble, I guess. Tammy Abraham kind of blocked him off when he did that. But he obviously was expecting the pass so he can strike on goal. Okay. That was a great challenge. Now I'm telling you, bro. Next season, I'm watching straight up. I'm watching both the championship and the Premier League, man. I really been sleeping on the championship, man. They have great games, great quality. I always thought, it's the championship. It's not the same level. No, man. It's high level football, really, and it gives you that local feel when you watch it. Even yesterday when I watched the I'm sorry, the Sunderland game in the Football League promotion playoffs. Charlton Town versus Sunderland, and the goal that Charlton conceded, it was so silly, man. Their defender Sarr, he passed it back to the keeper, and it was an own goal. And you would think that it was the defender's fault for passing it back to the keeper, but no, it was the goalkeeper's fault, because any professional at that level should be controlling the pass from that far out. It was horrendous. But luckily they bailed them out. They got 2 goals. And Sunderland really didn't do much going forward. So yeah, Mason Mount for a strike. That's what we're missing on our team, man. We have nobody other than Ruben, honestly, that's been doing that. That from our midfield that would take a strike at goal and actually be accurate, like long range shots. Lampard was excellent at that. Not only was his off the ball movement was excellent, but Pat, play him through. Come on, Jack Grealish. Damn it, man. And Tammy Abraham was frustrated because he had a run in on goal. Like, he played the pass in between the defenders. He was in on goal. Really threatening. Fabregas is on the ball. He's threading that needle, man. I'm telling you. He's not even offside. That was a horrible call from the. Wow, that's terrible. He was a yard onside. VAR isn't available. I guess not because it's in England it's just only certain competitions that have it, which is stupid. Like if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't have it in certain competitions and don't have it in others. Like that's stupid as hell. And even in the competition itself, when Man City, I still bring this up to this day. They robbed Swansea City. I'm telling you now. What's up, Skills FC? What's going on? Are you going for Derby or are you going for Aston Villa? Skills FC Benny. They robbed. But back to my point, they robbed Swansea City because it was two goals that the Man City scored. Well, one was a penalty that shouldn't have been a penalty, and one was an offside call that they totally missed. But for the Man City game, VAR wasn't available. But later on that week, VAR was available for the Man United game. Like it's just I don't understand that logic. The English media, in my opinion, really wanted City to win that quadruple. They wanted winning the treble, but they're miles ahead of everybody else, as opposed to Liverpool. Liverpool and City. Oh, really, Benny? I got Derby County winning on penalties. I don't see them winning without extra time because in the past two games, like I said, they conceded 7 goals against Aston Villa. So obviously they've been struggling. In the last 5 games, they only won one time or once. I'm hoping Liverpool wins, man. I really, the world does not need a Spurs Champions League final win. They really don't. They will make DVDs and CDs for the next 100 years, man. It just no. The world's not ready for that. I'm really hoping Liverpool don't bottle it and they actually, you know, come through because Liverpool they do deserve a trophy, man. I really feel bad for them because they had 97 points, 98 points, and finished second. That's tough, man. Ah, yeah, man. Liverpool, hey, Klopp. I really do admire him, man. He plays with passion. I love his style of football, and it's fantastic to watch, man. They need a striker. You guys need another striker, because Firmino is not a true striker. He's more of central is a I don't want to say a false nine, but he's not a natural striker. I heard reports of Timo Werner from Leipzig is interested, or you guys are interested in signing him. I think he'll be great, especially for your style of football. He's a pacey striker. He's clinical. Doesn't need many touches on the ball to score. He's like Tammy Abraham. Very clinical.
Get tight enough when the ball comes in the box. Larkin doing a particularly good job against Keogh. Slightly gets underneath it. Heading ability, that's an opportunity. The goalkeeper has been overworked yet as we are in the last 5 minutes of normal time in the first half.
Unreliable, Ashley Cole, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I know. I don't see them winning, but you never know. Football is crazy, man. Like I didn't even expect them to come back against Ajax, but it happened, man. Like I went to the grocery store. I went to like Walmart, and I came back and I seen Spurs go through. Lucas Moore hat trick. I'm like, are you serious right now? I mean, Arsenal. They are the favorites. They really are the favorites. They have we have the injury bug right now. A lot of our main players are injured, other than Hazard and Jorginho and those lot, right? But what's it called? lost my train of thought. But Arsenal, they have the most motivation to win it. That's their only route to the Champions League is by winning the Europa League. So they have they have the motivation to do so. But Arsenal, man, Arsenal are Arsenal. They're Banter FC for a reason. So I wouldn't be surprised if even though they are the favorites, I wouldn't be surprised if they bottle it. He typically does that against Arsenal. Even King Drogba is in the stands, man. Chelsea, it's just Chelsea all around, man. This is the Chelsea final. Once again, Chelsea are in the at Wembley, right? It's class. Every time you see Drogba and see Lampard and Terry, man, it just draws back so many memories. Check. But Hazard, man, it's more than likely going to be his last game for Chelsea. So I expect him to really play out of his body, man. Really play the best game he's ever played for us. I'm expecting that. He knows he has to step up now because we're not going to have Loftus Cheek. 90% chance we're not going to have Kante. Oh, Al Mohammadi! 1-0 Villa. Right before halftime. Wow. That was a great header, man. That was a nice header. Diving header, man. That was beautiful. He's off. Nope. Okay, I see why they didn't call offsides because Tammy Abraham was offsides, but the ball didn't go to him. They let it play on and it went to the other guy. So that's not good, man. They're ball watching. They got caught ball watching. That's what happened. They weren't watching the back post run, and he got in behind the defender, in between the defenders. He scored. He didn't score the header. He scored with his the back of his neck. I guess you could say. That was a nice goal, though. Come on, Derby, man. I know many people didn't expect Derby County to even make it this far. They didn't even have him finish in top 6. And then they got into a playoff spot, so fair play to them. Lampard's first season. They didn't invest in many players. They had to use some loan players. They had to cut a lot of players to bring down the age. Derby can't come back. They do. I expect they did that against who did it the last round? They played against Leeds United. They came back from 1-0 down, even though it was a penalty that shouldn't have been given in the first leg. They came back and they won 4-1. So it's Lampard's gonna give him a good team talk at halftime. So is John Terry. So it's gonna be interesting, man. This is why this is a very good game, man. It really is. You're gonna see the character from Mason Mount. Does he show up in the second half? Oh yes, man. Oh, by the way, thank you, Benny FC. Thank you a lot, man. I really do appreciate it because the goal is to get 250 subscribers by July, and I think the way that you guys have been fucking awesome. I mean, you guys have been awesome. Sorry, I can't curse, but you guys have been awesome, man. Honestly. And Aiden Colas, I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, please tell me. But yes, I am American. And I support Chelsea FC all day, every day. But the only reason why I'm doing this final is because of it's all Chelsea. You have Tammy Abraham, you have Tamori, you have Mason Mount, you have John Terry, Lampard, Ashley Cole, and even Drogba's in the stands. Okay, I'll subscribe to you back, FC Benny. Do you do videos as well? It's frozen. But let's see. I'll subscribe to you though, man. I always try to do that, especially when I get the notifications that people subscribe to my channel. I try to subscribe to them back, let them know that I really do appreciate the support. And honestly, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, the first 100 subscribers, or I might say the first 250 subscribers, I will be giving away something. So uh, to everybody, not just one person, but to everybody. So um, see, now I have to I guess I have to reboot it because it's acting silly. But yeah, I really want to pay you guys back because you guys have been awesome. Honestly, I wouldn't be here without you guys, man. From I think it was March. I just subscribed to your channel, Benny. I've seen that you have some of everything. You don't just do one thing. You go out, you know, and expand. That's the ultimate goal. Ultimately, when I get this channel, like maybe I don't know. A dream of mine is to just get 5,000 subscribers. If I ever get that, I'll be very, very satisfied, very happy. You know, and then I will try to do. I do gaming as well, but I haven't kicked that channel off yet because I'm really trying to focus on this channel because it's growing. So what I want to do is build this channel up and then go to my gaming channel, which is called London. I can't talk right now. London Gaming. So yeah, when I go, I play FIFA. I play all types of games, man, but mostly FIFA. I'm a beast at FIFA. I switched to PlayStation this year, so I'm no longer the king of Xbox. I'm on PlayStation now. But I'm really contemplating of not even buying FIFA this year. I might just get PES soccer because uh PE soccer or PES, whatever it's called, Revolution, because FIFA 19 is horrible, man. It's like the game is scripted. You can be beating a team 3-0, 4-0, and then automatically, like they always seem to score at around the 45th minute or the 90th minute. And it's so aggravating because I take uh I have high pride in keeping clean sheets on FIFA. So when I let in a late goal, especially when it's not my fault, I really get frustrated. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just rambling on now because it's halftime. So I'm gonna try to fix this situation because it said it's not playing right now. But yeah, Aiden, if you're still on the live stream, I'm American, man. I have the link, man. I don't know where the link is. I have the link to the game, and it's really frustrating because yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the main problems is like you can be going a game like 0-0 and then you'll score and then immediately after kickoff they score. That's why I know that the game is somehow rigged or something because uh, there's just no explanation from that. How do you go from completely dominating the game or completely shutting them out to them being unstoppable? Like I don't like that. That's why when I play online, I try not to score too fast, like within the first 10 minutes of the game. If I do, I hope they don't quit or that the game doesn't. Cause I don't know, but I might just wind up buying both FIFA 20 and PES. Cause I heard that the FIFA 20 they're gonna try to implement a system where it's like, excuse me, I don't know if you play NBA 2K. It's like a basketball game, but basically they have like walkarounds, like a free roam area, and like you can play 1v1, well 2v2s, 3v3s, and I feel like if they had like a system where it's like FIFA Street, you can roam around, you can go shopping, buy tattoos, like the 2K game, you can go buy tattoos, you can work out at the gym, you can play pickup games, and buy clothes and stuff. You can go train or spend your coins on something. It's just it will also help with the my favorite football in the world. If you're talking currently, I'm a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I feel like he's the greatest of all time. So most people say it's Messi, and it's coming. It's coming to that point where it's getting hard to say Messi is not the best player in the world. But I just think Ronaldo's body of work and the fact that he's been successful in every league that he's been into, and multiple leagues, the Portuguese league, the Premier League, the La Liga, and he's had a decent season in Serie A. Like he's been everywhere, and whereas Messi has only been at Barcelona, and he's had, in my opinion, the two greatest midfielders of all time, or the two greatest midfield pairing of all time, in Iniesta and Xavi, man. That's the best midfield of all time, and he was blessed to have those players alongside of him. But he's class though. He's gotten better with age, man. I think now currently he probably is the best player in the world because Ronaldo's getting up there with age. He's like 33 now, 34. So I think it's 33, and Messi's like two or 3 years younger than he is. So obviously Ronaldo's dropping off, but see, Ronaldo went from scoring 50 goals per season at least to now on average like 20 to 25 goals, which is really it's still good, and that's world class for most players. Like even Mo Salah now he's finished with like 25 goals in all competitions. So and we look at like Mo Salah, like he's had a great season. So, but Messi has been on another level. Yeah, I think it's in my opinion. Right now, it's Messi and then Ronaldo and then everybody else. Like it's like that. But at first it was Ronaldo, then Messi, and then everybody else. Who do you think is the third best player in the world? Who do you think is the next? Who do you think is going to be the next best player in the world? Because it's interesting. You look at Mbappe, who scored 30 plus goals in the French league, Ligue 1. Ligue 1. I think I pronounced that right, Ligue 1. I've been working on French a little bit, but
Same way you did. Cross checking.
uh,
What's in your wallet? Oh, come on!
Mbappe, yeah, I would say Neymar, but Neymar, the best ability is availability, and he's always not there for his team when they need him most. He's either injured or suspended. And Hazard, he has the potential to be that player, but at this point, he is what he is. He's not a player that's going to get you 25, 30 goals a season, even though he easily can. It's just not in his nature. He would rather have 20 assists than have 20 goals a season. That's just how Eden Hazard is. But the season that he's had has been his best season. He has 16 goals and I think 15 assists. That's fantastic. And think that the season that we had with the players that we had, imagine if he had Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan and Bernardo Silva on the other wing, or Leroy Sané on the other wing to help relieve the pressure that he faces every game. Constantly being tackled, constantly being fouled. Everybody knowing that if you stop Eden Hazard, you pretty much shut out Chelsea. And yet he still performs at a high level. So I don't know. Eden Hazard might be the third best player in the world. Arguably a second since Ronaldo has kind of stepped down a little bit. I can't wait for Ronaldo to play in the MLS too, man. So I can get a chance to see him in person because it will be an honor. Yeah, Sterling's doing fantastic, but Sterling, I hate when people say that he's better than Eden Hazard. He's not better than Eden Hazard. Just because he scores more goals doesn't mean that he's better than Eden Hazard. Honestly. Because the way that Eden Hazard affects the game is just so much. It's just different. Like if you don't key in on Eden Hazard, he's gonna have a game where he dribble past you like he did against like Arsenal. Hopefully he does it again. And he did it against Liverpool this season, and even West Ham. Like I know you've seen the goal against West Ham where he dribbled past like 3 or 4 players and then he just scores. Like it's fantastic, man. The guy's a genius. I wish we had went for Thorgan Hazard and never sold him at all because Dortmund got him for cheap. And yeah, see, like I said, like it's a whole lot easier to score and to really play well when defenses are not only focused on you, but they're focused on Aguero. Right? We don't even have a great striker. Like Higuain is nowhere near the level as Aguero was. Or maybe back in like 2 or 3 years ago he was, but not now. But imagine if you had Aguero, you had Bernardo Silva, Leroy Sané, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan as your teammates. That really does relieve a lot of the pressure, and even David Silva. And Loftus Cheek, man, it's really unfortunate, bro, because Loftus Cheek was really, really coming on his own. Like I said, give him 40 or 50 starts next season, and he'll be already up there with the elite because he's already talented, man. He was just starting to get his fitness back and everything. I think Pulisic is going to be a decent sign. I don't want to put too much pressure on him because first of all he has a $70 million or 70 million value on him. Like we paid 70 million for him. I don't want him to I don't want expectations to be too high for him because he has great potential. He's still young. He can develop, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him. If he's a if he does great, that's fantastic because I feel like his work ethic and his technical ability is he can survive in the Premier League. He really can do well in the Premier League, but I don't want to say that he's going to be the next Ed Hazard, which I feel like Sky Sports they tried to make it seem like they tried to you know I guess you can say apply that pressure on him. Like I don't want any pressure on him, man, because he's a young kid. Well, I can't call him a kid because he's the same age as me, but I really do like the signing because honestly, we need Willian and Pedro. They need to go because they done great for us, but they're too old, man. They can't even beat a defender anymore. And Willian, he's always been limited on what he can do on the ball. He always stopped play, but he always had his pace. He would stop the ball as the game starts again. He would stop the ball on the right wing and then do a few scissors and skip past the defender. Now he's lost his pace and now he's getting exposed. With Pedro, he seems to always his first touch is not good anymore. He's like a rubber ball where every time you pass him the ball, he just bounces off of him, and he always clogs up the mid. He congests the attacking third, like when we were attacking. But I don't know if it's because of Guardiola and Pep, how he trained him to always make those infield runs or those back post runs inside the box. But he's constantly making those runs inside the box where he's really congesting the spaces that Higuain has to work with. On top of that, so let's hope Derby County can come back, man. It's gonna take some. It's gonna take some leadership. Somebody has to step up for them because they haven't created enough chances. Mason Mount hasn't been on the ball enough. He needs to demand the ball in the second half, and they need to play through Mason Mount. Which has been beaten and well beaten twice already this season. Jack Grealish, he's had a field day on the ball. They're not getting enough pressure. Referee Paul Tierney's happy, and Harry Wilson gets the second half underway with Derby County now from left to right. And I expect Tammy Abraham to get more chances too because so many times in the first half where they could have played him in, but they didn't play him in. To the English Premier League. I kind of want Derby to win because I want Lampard to play. I want him to stay at Derby County for one, but I want him to get some experience in the Premier League before he comes to Chelsea because it's kind of inevitable at this point. He's got to come to Chelsea. I hope it's not this season because it's unfair to Sarri, and it's too soon. I believe. I want Lampard to get that to continue to grow as a manager and get that Premier League experience. So I'm really going for Derby County.
Wilson's ball. For Bennett. Feed away. Goalkeeping. Have a throw in. Tom Huddleston.
Come on, man. Aston Villa are really compact right now. They're not allowing any pass lane. I think what Lampard is going to have to do, he's going to have to bring on he's going to have to bring some pace alongside the wings and attack the wings because Aston Villa are compacting that, congesting that midfield and not allowing any passes through. Great work, Tammy Abraham. Great work. Great work. Way to win a free kick. Great work from Tammy Abraham. He not only got the ball back in the they played the passing lanes and he got the ball, he intercepted the ball, ran past a few defenders. Actually, it was a tackle on the ball. He ran past a few defenders and then won the free kick. You think so? I want to see how what's it called? How Gerard does more at Rangers because I think he's still the manager at Rangers, if I'm not wrong. But Celtic have won they won 3 consecutive trebles, man. They need to. I want to see how well that Gerard develops Rangers because like Lampard, I feel like he needs more experience. But you never know, though. You know, Brendan Rodgers just recently came from Celtic to Leicester City. I think Leicester City are going to be the team to beat next season as far as like the best of the rest. They're going to be like, I say they finish 7th place next season. At least 7th. Maybe even top 6. You never know. They have young talent. And Tillemans, he's a player I'm really looking forward to. Okay. I like this. Show that fight and anger, man. I like this. The referee is brandishing yellow cards now, but back to your point about Klopp, I really don't think you guys want to let go of Klopp, man. Klopp is a world class manager, world class. Like even though he's won no trophies, you guys have been to 3 finals, European finals, and you guys have been competing for their trophy. Like I think that Alberto Moreno, he cost you guys the Europa League final. But you guys have corrected it. You got Van Dijk back there. You got Robertson, and then you have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's world class, man. At this age, he's already world class. Yes, man. This is what this game needed, man. They got the goal, and now tempers are flaring. Both teams, like I love this. It just brings the extra drama to this game. In the next 2 years, next 2 seasons, Kepa will be the best goalkeeper in the world. He's world class, man. He's worth every penny that we paid for him. The most expensive goalkeeper in the world. He's worth every penny, man. Even though he had the little saga with Sorry, he didn't want to come off the pitch. I forgave him for that. He shouldn't have done that. You never go against the manager's word, especially out in public like that. Like completely went against Sorry's authority. Yeah, that was genius. Trent and the ball boy for Liverpool. He needs season tickets for the rest of his life. Honestly, but the intelligence from Trent Alexander-Arnold to play that ball and the pass is spot on, man. The cross is spot on. And Origi, he stepped up, man. That's why it's important to have players like Origi who didn't play every game this season. But when the team need him most, he can come off the bench or come in a random game and have the game of his life. Like he played a fantastic game against Barcelona. And I really didn't want you guys to beat Barcelona because I can't stand Barcelona. I hate Luis Suarez. and I hate Jordi Alba. Like they flop too much on the ground, too much. They complain too much, and it's really ridiculous. This game is getting really physical, man. I'm really enjoying this game right now. Tamori is booked for a challenge on I think it was on Grealish, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Jorginho. I think most fans they don't understand Jorginho's role on the team. I think that he's been scapegoated way too often. You know, him and David Luiz have been scapegoated way too often because, you know, especially in today's game, like especially in today's game, defenders aren't known for their 50-50s anymore. Like you have to be a defender that's come on, man, keeper, man, you got come on now. They seem a bit nervous now, man. Come on, Derby County, don't. Lampard's gonna have to make some tactical decisions, man. I'm gonna get to your thing skills. I'm just watching this game real quick. Oh my goodness, man. They constantly. Oh, get up, man. Get up, man. You got the foul, bro. But El Ghazi is clever, man. I really do like El Ghazi, man. He's great on the ball. He has the ability to beat defenders, win free kicks. He's been doing it all game. Referee, man. If he can't continue, he needs to come off the pitch, bro. Get up, bro. Golly, man. You're holding up the game like that. I understand. You know, if it was Chelsea, I want my players to do the same thing. But I'm a neutral, so I'm allowed to criticize now. Get up, man. We want to watch the game. You got the free kick. But, yeah, Lampard needs to make a change immediately because Aston Villa are really making them look really, they're exploiting Derby County right now. They're finding pockets of space to run into. The defenders and midfielders are constantly fouling players on the ball. Oh, that's a great ball. And Derby County, they look nervous, man. And when every time that Derby County is on the ball, Aston Villa drop back a little bit and they stay compact. So I feel like Lampard has to really, bring a player on that's gonna stretch the play out wide and allow them to exploit the channels in behind at Aston Villa and stretch them out a bit because they're too compact. They're not allowing any passes through. Like it's really frustrating for Derby County. I understand that. But all he needs is a nice delivery on a set piece. Yeah, I think Valverde, they say his job is not on the line, but I wouldn't be surprised if they sacked him because, I think Real Madrid are going to get better next season, especially that they're going to get Ed Hazard more than likely. And they have Zidane there. The players automatically respect him. They're probably more than likely not anymore because Jovic came out yesterday saying that he wants to play in the Premier League or Serie A as opposed to La Liga. So I don't know, man. I'm really every time Barcelona lose, I'm very happy. They rely too much on Messi, man. That's their problem. If Messi doesn't have a world class game, which is most of the time, they lose. They're an average team without Messi. That's been the case for the last 2 or 3 seasons. When Neymar was there, they at least had Neymar who can take that pressure off of Messi for a little bit. They had MSN where Suarez had 25, 30 plus goals. Neymar had 25, 30 plus goals, and then Messi was Messi. And defensively, they need to improve defensively because those defenders are old, they're slow. Is the game too loud? If it is, I'll turn it down. Let me know. But if I had to choose who starts in the final, obviously Firmino is going to start because they've been really trying to play it safe, trying to get him back into the team. I know he's had the hamstring problem, but I wouldn't be surprised if Firmino started. I know that Tottenham are going to try to make sure Harry Kane starts, but if I were them, honestly, I don't know if I would start Harry Kane. I know that he's their best player, but in my opinion, this season they played a whole lot better when Harry Kane hasn't started or hasn't played. They move the ball better, and I don't know, it just obviously I can see why they keep Harry Kane on. He's clinical. Come on, Tammy. Yeah, that was a great challenge by Tomori, man. And see, that was a great challenge by Tomori because he's on a yellow card, so he had no choices but to win that. Jody Morris and Frank Lampard queuing up some decisions, man. I'm pretty sure Lampard is very aware of how out of control this game is. They need to gain some composure. They're losing the midfield battle, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get a midfielder on. Try to find some, maybe even change the shape that they're playing in. To try to stretch Aston Villa, man, because Aston Villa has too much control on the ball, too much time on the ball, and they're really exploiting Derby's weaknesses. They look stretched. El Ghazi! Oh, wow! That's a free kick! That's a free kick! What, bro? That's a free. The goalkeeper had the ball in his hand. That's terrible. Oh my god. I understand it's a pressurized game. I really do. I really do understand. But if you're going for the ball, grab it. Don't Claudio Bravo the ball and try to punch it away. Grab the ball. That's terrible. It's a pop fly. It's like a pop fly in baseball, man. The ball was really poor because El Ghazi shot the ball and it looked like it was going out of bounds. The way it shot it, it took a crazy deflection. It was like up in the air. The goalkeeper goes up to grab the ball and then he just I don't know, man. He tried to catch it underhand, no, grab it, man. And the Mgazi just headed it in. Is that Mason Mount on the ground? Mason Mount is on the ground now, man. Please tell me he's not injured, bro. Looks like a hamstring or a quad. I mean, this change maybe a bit too late. But yeah, Lampard really needs to change something, man. Oh my gosh! Go, bro! What the hell, man? Yeah, it's not a foul. I thought the goalkeeper had the ball in his well. That's just poor goalkeeping, man. Bro. It's almost as bad as Charlton Town goalkeeper yesterday. I went to run against it. Yeah, they're going all out now. I think I'll see 2 substitutions coming in from Derby County. But yeah, that's almost as bad as the goalkeeper yesterday from Charlton. Oh my God, bro! I can't believe that, man. That's the goalkeeper's fault, honestly. Yeah, it may have been a foul because his head when he went for the header, it kind of hit the arm of the goalkeeper when he's going for the catch. But the goalkeeper, he shouldn't be catching that, man. He shouldn't be trying to underhand the ball like that. He should be going and reaching for it. Letting the ball come down like that is very dangerous anyway when you go into a run up and try to catch the ball. So Jack Marriott, oh man, I thought Jack Marriott didn't even start. He must have been injured or something. But they just told him Huddlestone off, and they brought on Jack Marriott. So I expect Derby County to be more direct now. Aston Villa probably going to sit back a little bit and play on the counter. It only takes 1 goal, man. I went and write Lampard off real that fast. But that goalkeeper might have just lost his starting spot now for next season. I'm not. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic, but that was a horrendous mistake by the goalkeeper. That was on some for Benny. That was on some curious type stuff, man. Some Pepe Reina. That was horrible, man. I feel bad for Derby County, man, but they can hold their heads up high because the fact that they've even made it this far is tremendous. It really is. I mean, I know it's no moral victory, but they can take one if they wanted to, because nobody even thought they would even finish in the playoff spot, let alone make it to the final for promotion. You know. I just feel like if Derby County loses this game, Lampard has to stay, man. Leaving like this, coming this close, man, you gotta deliver, man. You gotta stay another season and deliver because you guys have started something great, man. Now they're more of in a 4-2-3-1 now. They're trying to gain more control in the midfield. Derby County. Hurricane, if I'm fit for the UEFA Champions League final. Oh, that was close. If the final was today, I would be fit to play. So Hurricane said he's good to go for the Champions League final. So that's going to be interesting. Yep, they lost. They conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games against Aston Villa, Derby County, and they haven't won. I can't talk now. In the last 5 games, Derby County have only won once against Aston Villa. Oh! That was a nice ball in, man. It should have been at least a shot on goal. A tap in. Oh my goodness. The game is still open now for Aston Villa. That's a penalty.
a very good view of that. Says goalkeeping. He's a good defender, Gio.
That could have easily been given as a penalty because he does kind of push him. But I think referee doesn't give the penalty is because he was already falling to the ground, but he did shove him. It would have been harsh, but technically it was a penalty. Yeah, they're throwing more players forward. Derby County, y'all have nothing to lose now, man. Y'all need to be more direct. Long balls over the top. Aston Villa are not allowing any spaces in the midfield. They're staying compact. They have 5 in the midfield now. It's like they're set up as a 4-5-1, jumping back in deep. And there's nobody in the box, so why are you crossing the ball for? That's one of our problems too. Either we don't. Yeah, Wolves are different. They play well against the top teams because they are a counter-attacking team, but they struggled against lower mid-table teams they should be beating because they're not built to play the possession style of football. And you know, when they play against your Burnleys and your Newcastles, they're going to sit back and defend and let you have possession of the ball. And they really struggled against teams like that because they didn't have any spaces to run in, like to play their counter-attack football. But Wolves have been great, man. But I think the best team for next season, I think is going to be Everton. Everton are going to improve, and Leicester City. They're going to be 2 teams competing for top 5. I mean, not top 5, but top 6 or top 7. Best of the rest.
Delaying that to see whether Tom Lawrence could run up his knock, and they've decided he's okay to continue because it's Mason Bennick who is coming off as Derby County's number 9,
Martin Waghorn. They're bringing more strikers on.
That's a big call from Frank Lampard, Jody Morris.
They have nothing to lose. I'm surprised they didn't do it earlier. They didn't bring Jack Murray on earlier. I think he should have started because he's been their best striker all season. So I'm assuming this is because of injury or something. I don't know. Maybe tactical wise, he thought this was a better choice. But you know, obviously Lampard knows more about football than I'll ever know. But I would have started Jack Murray.
Aston Villa only the 4th side ever to play back-to-back Championship playoff finals, leading by 2 goals to 0.
Come on, Derby County, man. You guys got to get a goal back or something. Make this final interesting again.
The kid scoring the second goal. Somebody's carrying that leg, didn't deal with it. The kid here. The Villa going to throw it shortly over.
El Ghazi! El Ghazi has had the game. He's probably been Aston Villa's best player. His shot created a second goal. He's been constantly winning free kicks on the wing. Yep. He's been cutting inside and really causing havoc, man.
Here's Johnson into Mount. Lawrence. Cole.
Come on, Derby. We want Lampard in Premier League, man. Even though having JT in the Premier League wouldn't be bad either. Especially because he wants to manage Chelsea as well, so you know he'll have that experience. Oh, come on, shoot it! Ah! Nah, I think it was already out before he even got a touch to that. He may have been offsides. Yeah, he did. There is supposed to be a corner. My bad.
short of the record for this fixture. Prince Park Rangers beat Derby County with a last-minute winner from Bobby Zamora. That was back in 2014. A game that Derby completely dominated under Steve McLaren. Completely. Redknapp, the manager of QPR that day. Here's Mount. Cole. Johnson. All that Wackhorn.
Come on, Derby County, let's go, man. For the next 20 minutes, I'm a Derby County stand. I want them to get a goal back, man. They can't go out like this. Come on, Mount. Ah! Come on, man. We need more of that. Come on, Mount. Mount really getting into the game now. He's playing 1-2s. Come on, man. Maybe a little bit too late. I see more JT on the sideline as opposed to I forgot the manager for Aston Villa's name. I see more John Terry on the sideline than him. But see, yeah, that's the difference. The reason why you see Mason Mount on the ball more is because Lampard kind of had him more like as an attacking mid, but now he's dropping back in deep, receiving the ball, and he's getting more touches on the ball now. He's getting more involved in the game. Playing 1-2s, that's what they should have been doing, man. I think that's why they made the change a little bit too late. But hey, it's better late. It's better now than never, right? Come on, man.
It's been the same story. To the left-hand side of Derby. It's a little bit down there. Wackhorn means
Come on! More, but that's what I'm saying. Be more direct, man. That's how you guys should have been doing this about 30 minutes ago. Be more direct, man. You have nothing to lose. Play the balls over the top. Force Tyrone Mings and the Aston Villa defense to really, run, chase the defense, man. It's later on in the game. Players are getting a little bit tired. Oh, I never understood that though. Why referees give free kicks for that? If somebody's going for the ball in the air and they jump on top of you, and you bend over like to like, cause they're reaching over you, like, I feel like that was silly. That's silly to give a free kick for that. They're jumping on top of my back. What do you expect me to do? Aston Villa are very happy to just sit back and defend now. But see, this game really shows why I want Lampard to have another season at Derby County. He's not ready for Chelsea yet. I really do want him at Chelsea, but he's not ready yet. He's being out coached tactically, but that's okay. Like I said, he's done fantastic with Derby County in his first season. People were trying to compare him to Pep Guardiola, how Pep and Zidane, they had one season at the. Come on, guys, you guys can get it. Oh my! Come on! Oh, come on, Jack Marriott. It's close, man. They're getting a lot of half chances in the box. Aston Villa, that's rule number 1. Don't let that second ball bounce. Oh, that's unlucky. He struck it well, man. Come on, Jack. We need a hat trick. Not Grealish. We don't need Jack Grealish for the hat trick. We need Derby County for the hat trick. I mean, not Derby County. I read your message, Benny, and I said Derby County, but that's a foul. Thank you. I like the fire that they're showing, man. Aston Villa, they got some players now, man. When they got relegated, they had nobody on their team except for Jack Grealish that really cared about the badge, man. Come on, Derby. Mason Mount.
Wilson, good burst.
Ah. Damn, man. It should be 3-0. Oh! Wow, Jack Grealish. That's what you get for being unselfish. He should have taken that. That was his shot. He wanted to lay it off for a tap in, but it wound up being blocked by Aston Villa midfielder. And now Derby County on the attack. Can he get one back? Oh, come on, Waghorn! Ah. They've created a lot of half chances of Derby County in this last 10 minutes of the game. That's why it's really unfortunate that they didn't do this sooner when they were 1-0 down. The Derby County fans are losing hope. Come on, guys, don't lose hope, man. It's easier for me to say because I'm not a Derby fan, but you can't give up hope, man. Even when we lost, I know I keep bringing this up, but when we were 1-0 down at Bayern in the Champions League final, I never thought that we weren't going to get an equalizer. I said right before Drogba scored, do not let Drogba score this header. Do not let him free. Come on, cross it in. Ah, man, take too long, man. Play the pass early. Okay. Oh, come on, ref, man. That's stupid, bro. Like that's how you defend it. How are you supposed to defend a set piece, and how are you supposed to get space if you can't like be aggressive? Like that's stupid as heck. Oh, oh! Come on, Derby. Come on. Come on, Derby. Don't forget that. Oh! Somebody just needs to put their foot out, man. So many times they could have just get a foot out and get a deflection in and get it on target. Aston Villa, it's a scrappy game right now. I feel like they get one goal, Aston Villa will feel the pressure, man. They just need one goal.
Impressive first season in management.
Tammy Abraham is down. He got a head injury. Tammy got a head injury.
Lessons in playing and management is all about dealing with victory.
No, he's okay. He just he's just taking off. He's all right. Nope.
It's quick on it to 48 minutes or so. Who knows? Who knows now? Who knows who's going up? Well, it looks like it's Courtney Hawes.
Oh my goodness, bro.
So,
They're ruining my flow.
The clock says we've played 84 and a half minutes, but there'll be plenty more at the 90. Aston Villa momentarily down to 10 men, and Derby catching back in this, and the momentum is all with them. Again, it's playing the centre half at the moment.
It's going in and out right now. But wow, man, this game has turned into a good game now. Come on, Derby. Lampard made some great changes, man. Really changed the game. How many subs do they have? I could have sworn they already used their third. I could have sworn that they already used their third. And yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My stream has been acting up, so I don't know why it's doing that. At the worst time, too, right when they scored. 2-1 Derby, man. Lampard's made some great changes. He put two strikers on. He brought Mason Mount back to drop back in deep to receive the ball in the midfield because he wasn't receiving the ball enough. That great finish from Waghorn. Or the Mary. Oh, they're trying to see who caught the last touch. I think it's technically it's Waghorn's goal because he got the last touch, but they're gonna give it to Jack Murray. This is a great game, man. Great game. Come on, Aston Villa. Not Aston Villa, I mean Derby County. He said Aston Villa, and it slipped my mind, man. He got me with that one. Now they're just trying to hold up play, man. Abraham, oh man, Abraham hasn't had great service this game, man. They really have let him down. He's only had like one shot at goal. His movement has been great. He's been winning free kicks. You know, he's been making great runs. They just haven't been, they haven't picked him out with a pass. Okay, now I'm seeing Lampard being animated on the sideline now. Usually he's composed, but now he's out there. He's yelling at his players now, like, "Come on, man!" Telling them where he wants them to be positioned at.
I think he's refereed the game well, actually, and what, particularly at the beginning of the second half, was a combustible effect. Well, if there are fewer than 5 minutes to add on, I think Derby will be complaining. And in 5 minutes, a lot can happen. Went into that man there, Bowden. Pretty good afternoon up against Galaxy. When he got forward, it was a really composed and good header. El Ghazi, now got a foot on it. Greenish, tripped by Johnson, free kick to Aston Villa. Well, it might be worth just making the point that on Saturday in the League Two playoff final, Tranmere won the game in the 119th minute, a minute from the end of extra time. Yesterday in the League One playoff final, Charlton won it in the 4th minute of time added on at the end of the 90. Late drama is part of the folklore
I expect at least 5 minutes of added time.
of the playoffs.
At least 5
Aston
minutes of
Villa have
added
a free
time.
kick, and they have a lead, which is now looking gossamer thin. El Ghazi. Deflected by Foden. Wilson is there as well. Ball is still in play. El Ghazi goes to ground. No foul. Jaden Foden here for Derby County is fouled by Abraham. Taking quickly Keogh to Johnson. Ashley Cole. Into Mount.
7 minutes of added time. Oh! 7 minutes of added time. Come on. Come on. Pass it. Yes. Shoot. Shoot. Ah! 7 minutes of added time.
Keogh wants his goalkeeper co-host to come. And he does. Well, 7 is no surprise. Mount.
Come on, Derby.
Looks to be the threat though. He made that run down the side. It's almost a good cross back into the box. Grealish. Abraham.
Wow, that should be a foul on him, bro.
Desperate to win the ball quickly. Ghazi's the player that Aston Villa's best player by quite some margin. 6 minutes of added time to play. This is where we see whether Jack Grealish is a top-class player. He's got to take control of these last few minutes. He's got to get on the ball. He's got to make Aston Villa keep possession again. He hasn't done that enough.
I know, man. That's a lot of time for a lot of drama, but Aston Villa are milking the clock right now. They're taking their time to take this free kick. Come on, go, go. Come on, whack on. That's Jack. Oh, too high. Good try, though. Come on, keep it going, keep it going.
Just too much pace on that. The Aston Villa players are going absolutely mad with Tammy Abraham. He took a short free kick, he lost the ball immediately, and suddenly Derby were breaking up the other end.
But I do like the fact that even though Tammy Abraham lost the ball and that set Derby County on the counter, the fact that he tracked back there and tried to get the ball back, I like that heart, man. He knew it was his mistake that they lost the possession of the ball, so he ran all the way back down like Wayne Rooney would.
Well, they've never been closer.
Tracked all the way back down to win the challenge.
But it still could be snatched from them. Bradley Johnson. Abraham getting back to cover. Jaden Foden. Foden's cross.
Okay, Derby County corner. Come on, Vila. I mean, Derby County.
Is this the moment for Keogh? Such a lead up this Derby side. So good in the air.
Derby County. I mean, Mason Mount is trying to raise the spirits of the Derby County supporters. The ball in. Tammy Abraham with the clearance. The headed clearance.
But it's his throw, it's Derby's ball. It's Tamori. It's Johnson climbing.
Oh!
It's wrong playing by Steer.
Yeah.
Hang on in here. When that ball's played forward. So
This game deserves the extra time, bro. It deserves extra time. Come on, man. Football gods, man. If you're listening, this game deserves an extra time, bro.
Still going to be a bit of drama in this game. Just feel it coming. Tamori taking on Tammy Abraham. Finding Wilson. 4 of the 7 added minutes have been played. Wilson pumped forward. Falls with the clearing header for Aston Villa.
Don't foul him. Okay, yeah, good play, good play. Come on, come on, come on. Cross it in. Oh, too high. That's handball by Abraham. Okay. Play it wide, man. There we go. Get him out. Get out wide. Give us some support. Come on. Oh, he's not offside. Come on, bro. You were asking for the ball the whole time, and you're offside.
It's a huge if, but if Derby can take this to extra time, we would feel that it would be Derby going into that added 30 minutes with all the momentum. For Aston Villa to recover from a hammer blow like that would be quite an ask, but can they hold out? Andre Green here for Aston Villa. It's perfect, they keep the corner flag, it's a throw.
I like Tamori's ability on the ball and him being able to play through the back. That's going to be needed if he's going to play at Chelsea, especially a sorry stage. We need more defenders that can play out through the back. Come on.
Last minute now, just too close to steer. But again, good play from Derby. Michael involved. Not quite been loose since day today. I'm not talking about you. No relation. Here's Grealish. He's offside. I think his Royal Highness might have uttered an expletive. It's a free kick to Derby County.
Come on, man. Hey, Villa have been playing great, man. They played great. I feel bad for Derby, but they should be proud of themselves. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa are promoted back to the Premier League. Dean Smith, the Villa fan in the dugout, has taken them back to the top flight of English football. Royalty celebrates. Villa feel they are football royalty.
I will be live streaming the final against Arsenal and Chelsea. Congratulations to Aston Villa. Derby County can hold their heads up. I know they're going to be disappointed, but Derby County, you guys are playing well, man. Ashley Cole is speaking wisdom to him, man. Even Tamori is crying, man.
I don't think they were at their best today, Aston Villa. But they were the better team for 60 minutes. But you have to give credit to Derby. They came back against
Even Tamori is crying, bro. He's not even a Derby County player. Well, technically he is, but he's a Chelsea player on loan. And they just shows you the heart and passion he played with today, man. We need that at Chelsea. We really do. And I'm really looking forward to for those personalities to come in and do the job at Chelsea. Congratulations to John Terry and the other Aston Villa coach that I don't really care about if it wasn't for Terry. And Lampard, man. Him and Jody Morris have done a fantastic job at Derby County. And hopefully they can get an automatic promotion next season instead of finishing sixth. But I think that Derby County made the changes way too late. If they had made those changes that they did around the 70th minute, because they created lots of chances after that. Like right after the 1-0 victory, I mean 1-0 goal, after they're 1-0 down, that's when they should have made that change. But Lampard is class, man. I think he needs another season at Derby County to really build on this, man, and see just to get more experience because he got out coached today. But that's gonna be the end of this live stream, guys. Like I said, I will be live streaming the Europa League final. I will be watching the Champions League final, but I'm not gonna live stream that because it has nothing to do with Chelsea. The only reason why I did live stream this game was because it was Chelsea involved with. I wanted to see how Tammy Abraham and Tamori and Mason Mount played in this big environment at Wembley, right? The grandest stage of English football, how they would play. And all players stood out today. Congrats, Derby County, and I'll see you guys next time. Up to Chelsea.
What's across his head was a real threat. He will go far, that's one I'm sure. Just realised that the
thank you again, Benny, and everybody that's still tuned. And thank you guys for watching.